Thank you. Please be seated. Distinguished guests, faculty, graduates, welcome. It is an honor to stand before you this day. A lot of work was put in for us to make it to this point. 4 years ago, we started a journey together, a journey that is one of, if not, the most life-changing experiences of one's life. High school is not easy, and adding a global pandemic on top of it doesn't make it any easier. However, I want to focus on a simple fact that can, if you let it, change any situation. This being, it is what you make of it. This attitude can be applied to the past 4 years and all the years that follow. But this fact plays a big role in why we are here today. We've all had a multitude of experiences the past 4 years, some of which have been good, some of which haven't been quite as good. But let's focus on the good ones. One of my best moments I remember was when I was Jake the Snake, and I was headed to the gym for something when I overheard some of our football players saying to one of the others, "Man, you gotta pass your classes." This moment stands out to me because it illustrates what being a Diamondback and a true friend is. The next experience happened in student council last year. I was making a star and examining their star sheet to see what I could put on this star, when something stood out to me. One of the questions, I believe it was, tell an interesting fact about yourself. This person wrote the following: "I will be the first person in my family to attend college." This moment demonstrates this class's determination to go above and beyond what is expected of them. Another moment that my mom pointed out to me was at a football game. We were riding home together afterwards, and I didn't really remember how we got talking about it, but she said, "I noticed that the most popular people out there were the ones that were confident." Confidence, I truly believe, is another identifying factor of a Century Diamondback and this class. Maybe you're not the most confident person in the world, but that doesn't matter. There are people here more than happy to help you build your confidence. Life isn't some journey that is meant to be traveled alone. We all have the ability to be a good influence in someone's life. As we move on, I reflect on a saying that goes, "There's a whole world out there, but there's a whole world right here." This has been our whole world for the past 4 years, and there's something bittersweet about letting it go. I would like to close by saying this quote by Gore Vidal. Most of you know it because it's written in our comments. It says, "All in all, I would not have missed this century for the world." Thank you. Please rise for the national anthem, performed by the Century Singers.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming? And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
Thank you to our choir. We will now have the privilege of hearing from our friend, John Kaiser.
The only thing that I believe I should express at this wonderful time is gratitude. Thank you all for allowing me to speak to you today. Thank you, teachers and faculty of this amazing school, for helping us to succeed and achieve our dreams. We could not have done any of this without your hard work and continuous support. For the rest of my time up here, I would like to thank you, Class of 22. To do this, I would like to tell you a little bit about my experience these last few years. I'm sure the last thing any of you want to hear about right now is the pandemic that we suffered through, but I simply cannot describe the unique experience we had as a class accurately without talking about it. My sophomore year was going about as well as it could have. I was enjoying every aspect of my life. But everything changed on March 16th, 2020, when school was shut down. The things that I was passionate about that I would spend my time doing were taken away from me. I lost all motivation in school, and I struggled to finish the rest of the school year. When junior year came along, I was expecting that lost motivation to come back to me when I was able to physically be at school again, even if it was for less than half the amount of time I spent there in a normal year. But things pretty much stayed the same. I fell so behind in my schoolwork. Sorry, Mr. Williams and Mr. Cody. I don't know how you guys dealt with that. I got some injuries, and I had a few surgeries, which I'm sure you remember last year with my sling and my little rolling bag. These many months were some of the hardest of my entire life. Right now, you're all probably thinking, what is this guy doing? Why is he up here talking all about himself and his bad times on our graduation day? Well, this is where you come in. This is my thanks to you. When I was at this low point in my life, all I could do was think about myself. For some reason, I assumed that I was the only one among us who was struggling to adjust. This could not have been further from the truth. As I grew closer to more and more of you, I realized that you all went through some of the same challenges that I did, and I know that some of you experienced hardships that I could never imagine experiencing myself. Regardless of what you went through or how well you knew me, you were always there. Thank you for this. Thank you for being my friend and letting me know that I was not alone in my struggles. Thank you for showing me how to be the best version of myself and how to maintain this version of myself when more hardships inevitably arrive. Thank you for encouraging me so that I can be confident in my next steps in life. Thank you for reminding me that I'm going to Maryland every 5 minutes in all of my classes, because sometimes it's hard to believe that I'm leaving Century. Thank you for working hard in what you do. You all deserve the very best, and I'm so proud of how far we have come. Thank you for not giving up, even in the most difficult of times. You all are an inspiration to me, and I cannot describe how happy I am to see us sitting here in our caps and gowns, even if they don't fit. Class of 22, go out into the world and be the kind, smart, caring, and determined people that I know you all are. As sad as I am to know that this could be the last time I ever see many of you, I am consoled by the fact that the world outside of Century High School is getting some of the most amazing people I have ever had the privilege of getting to know and love. You changed my life at its lowest point, and I know that you have the ability to make that same positive impact on wherever you may go, whomever you may meet, or whatever it may be that you choose to pursue. Once again, thank you. It is now my privilege to welcome to the stage your wonderful principal, Mrs. Cheryl Brockett.
Nicely done, nicely done. Good afternoon, graduates, parents, faculty, and guests. At this point in time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you those that are on stage with me today. To my right our faculty with children that are graduating today, Mr. Scott Nelson, our announcer, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you the Century High School Teacher of the Year, Mr. Matt Anderson. To my left is the Pocatello-Chubbuck School District Number 25 Board of Trustees, Dr. Douglas Howell, Superintendent, and Ms. Sue Pettit, the Director of Secondary Education. It is also my privilege to recognize the graduates in the first several rows. They are the ones wearing the medallions, the special cords, and medallions, and these are our graduates with excellence and highest honors. They have earned a 4.0 and have completed several AP courses. They have maintained the highest of academic standards throughout their high school career, including all levels of our honors, high honors, and honors. These students represent 43% of our graduating class. That is amazing. Congratulations, honor students. Throughout this school year, you have accomplished many things, graduates. Most importantly, we have completed the school year with learners in classrooms and learning opportunities with teachers. You have earned 3,707 dual credits among you. You have taken 489 AP exams this spring. And because of you, Century High School was named number 9 in the state by U.S. News and World Reports. We were one of 4 traditional high schools honored, and we are the only school in Southeast Idaho. That is quite an accomplishment, and it's because of you. We have completed all sports and activity seasons, including our Diamondbacks representing Century High School at state in girls and boys swimming, volleyball, cross country, drama, wrestling, cheer, dance, debate, speech, choir, band, girls golf, boys and girls tennis, and boys and girls track. Our drama troupe brought home a state first place award. Our girls golf and boys tennis brought home 4th place state awards. In addition, we have had 4 state academic championships and have had countless opportunities for all learners through clubs and activities. Our student leadership group has brought in over $2,300 to support our own food pantry, our own Diamondbacks, all of those in need, as well as special support to the animal shelter. In addition, they have brought Century Spirit to an all-time high. It has truly been a successful year. Class of 2022, you represent success. You faced adversity, and you have helped us find our path, as mentioned before by our speakers, through the very first global pandemic in our lifetimes. Your high school experience has not been typical. Despite that, I am so proud of every one of you. I'm proud of that tenacity that has taken. I'm so proud of your Diamondback grit. It is now time to celebrate you, each and every one of you. You did this. You persevered through these challenging times to find success, and you have succeeded in your academic endeavors. I encourage you to take this experience from Century High School out into the world and pursue your passions. Use what you have learned here to make a difference in the world. You have the opportunity and the ability to make it better. You now have the right to call yourself a Diamondback alumni. With this right comes great responsibility. The responsibility is to go out and make us proud. More importantly, make you proud. Go out and make a difference. Be proud of who you are. You are now and forever a Diamondback. Congratulations, class of 2022. It is now my privilege and pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Douglas Howell, the Superintendent of Pocatello Chubbuck School District Number 25.
Thank you, everyone. Chairman Facer and distinguished members of the Board of Trustees of the Pocatello Chubbuck School District, duly authorized as the Superintendent of Schools, I present to you the Century High School graduating class of 2022 as having met all the requirements for the state of Idaho and the Pocatello Chubbuck School District. They may now receive their diplomas.
Thank you, Dr. Howell. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I proudly accept the Century High School class of 2022 as ready to graduate and wish them well in their future endeavors. Thank you.
Ethan Schultz. I'll slow down for you guys. Sarah Hill. James Heberlein. Laura Harmon. I can't see. There we go, guys, thanks. Allison Gunter. Kate Godfrey. Henry Godfrey. Bruin Fleischman. Kyler Downard. Jack Donovan. Eli Davidson. Alex Darrow. Haven Conley. Isabel Christensen. Hannah Brown. Remy Boomer. Janet Anderson. Annika Anderson. John Kaiser. Joseph Lauder. Samuel Morrissey. Maya McAnulty. Allison McAnulty. Elizabeth Mengen. Anna Mengen. Colton Malm. Lily Maharis. Ariana Long. Natalie Leonard. Max Lefevre. Travis Lee. Daniel Larkin. Blaine Keys. Jillian Kenniger. Angel Jessen. Olivia Jensen. Sarah Hiller. Summer Payne. Lily Olson. Abby Olson. Macy Westfall. Alyssa McCabe. Tess Lambert. Caitlin Browning. Emma Wedler. Helena Swan. Sarah Sutton. Alexandria Stein. Shay Sorensen. Sari Schutz. Brianna Seward. Eloise Sandy. Ronak Rumiani. Rachel Phillips. Brenna Perry. Ava Patterson. Jenna Olson. Amber Olin. Charles Bissey. Fox Bjornstead. Haley Bernard. Leandro Bauer. Trinity Bassett. Travian Bassett. Jonathan Barton. Sydney Bartlome. Caden Barr. Spencer Barham. Gracie Ball. Pancho Ayala Lopez. Kaya Averett. Matthew O'Court. Grayson Zeal. Clarilyn Yowell. Eric J. Anderson. Jenalyn Yabbitt. Joy Curtis. Kendra Broberg. Gracie Davy. Logan Daniels. Devony Kuran. Marissa Crowder. Brady Cook. Brooke Casperson. Denver Callahan. Jacob Call. Jada Burnham. Joseph Michael Ezekiel Burke. Taylor Bull. Tyler Willis. McKenna Brunger. Ashlyn Brown. Cade Brewster. Lucas Boone. Allie Bond. Layla Bloxam. Tyson Proctor. Isla Payne. Kelsey Harvey. Abriana Harris. Nash Harding. Peter Anfilofith. Branson Hagler. Logan Hackens. Natalie White. Jackson Gregson. Destiny Greenland. Amelia Giokas. Hunter Gathright. Sky Garrett. Carly Freeman. Cody Foreman. Nicholas Ellis. Malachi Egbert. Tanner Dye. Zachariah Downen. Adam D. Gregorio. Gabriel De Robert. Abigail Hodge. Samuel Farron. Brady Hodge. Stella Kirkham. Sarah Kirkham. Caleb Jordan. Emberlyn Johnson. Andalyn Jepson. Wajia Jamshed. Paul Jameson. McKenna Hunter. Jocelyn Humphreys. How's our pace? Talon Whitworth. Allison Horsley. Cade Holverson. Ashlyn Hinckley. Olivia Henson. Isaac Hensley. Jordan Heft. Nicholas Head. Colin Mason. Daniel Marsh. Aaron Marsh. Braxton Ward. Jacob Mancilla Ruiz. Derek Malcolm. Sydney Lyon. Cade Lloyd. Harley Ann Lively. Sophia Lipello. Wyatt Merslock. Ethan Lewis. Gavin Leishman. Jordan Lee. Emma Lee. Andrew Lawyer. Cadence Larson. Jeremiah Lacombe. Carly Lackey. Dylan Lacey. Cameron Packard. Derek Pace. Nathaniel Owen. Zoe Ovard Paris. Perla Ortiz Chavez. Logan Omenson. Aniston Olson. Elizabeth O'Lee. Darwin Warren. Aiden O'Connor. Walker Nissen. Beckett Nielsen. Gentry Nalder. James Montgomery. Brandon Miller. Isaac Myers. Preston Meyer. Bodie Moldenauer. Wayne Meloff. Drew Maynard. Luke Schumacher. Caleb Shelsky. Dominic Setefano Samana. Talmadge Romrell. McKeon J. Romrell. Cassie Rolfe. Melody Rodriguez. Caitlin Sant. Cheyenne Robinson. Shaylee Roan. Johnny D. Reed. Shante Ramirez. Fisher Ramey. Ariel Quinton. Flynn Price. Mikhail Popov. Suvanchai Pranasinth. Kimberly Peterson. Christopher Payne. Mitchell Parkin. Sarah Walster. Oh, Michael Steele. Joseph Thomas Walsh. David Walker. Michael Vernon. Janessa Urban. Rebecca Towner. Will Thomas. Cassette Thomas. Mo Thane. Sarissa Stone. Alexis Steckline. Spencer Snyder. Shad Smith. Maya Slaughter. Jacob Short. Abigail Short. And Cole Hansen.
Cole, nicely done, buddy. I'm so proud of you. You got it. Good job, bud. There's my Cole. All righty.
What? Oh, it's Maya. Okay. Hi, my name is Ethan Schultz. I'm the senior class vice president here at Century. Okay. Congratulations, graduates. Wrapping up our final moments at high school, it feels as if our whole lives have been building up to this point. But looking at the grand scheme of things, this is the only beginning. This is the first act of a very long story we have ahead of us. I want to start off by thanking the incredible staff at Century. We truly have so many amazing teachers who positively impacted all of our lives. We are so grateful for the time and effort you have spent helping to mold us into the people we are today. It feels like just yesterday when Coach Fleischman was talking to us about post roads and Needfield buildings. Or the first time I saw Mr. Smith's weapon of a lanyard that he refuses to let go of. We have to say goodbye to the Fiestas and Miss Mendez's class in giving Mr. Williams the Goss. We must bid farewell to Lower B and its sentimental teachers like Mrs. Luker and our not so sentimental teachers like Mr. Cody. I feel like our senior class is different from the previous classes. The class of 2022 shares a strong friendship that you don't see very often. Despite the clubs you participate in or the activities you enjoy outside of school, all of us seem to share a bond that is unbreakable. I'm so thankful that I can be part of such a special group. Moving on from these fond memories and impactful people is going to be hard. And while feeling down about this is natural, we have to take a step forward with our lives. Going to the next chapter will pose new challenges for all of us. However, it is this very feeling of uncertainty that will truly allow us to grow as people and become what we aspire to be. I appreciate each and every one of you. Good luck, Diamondbacks. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to announce and congratulate the class of 2022.